Brock, day 2 of camp here, but what's it been like just getting back with everybody on the ice?
Oh, it's been great. Once you skate a few weeks before camp, it gets kind of boring and the drills get a little old. So it's nice to get out here, get some system work, and just really push each other.
What's been the pace of day 2?
It's been good pace. I think it's a little more up-tempo today, and just working on some different system things. And I think it's always good to get those drills in, the 5-on-5 play to get the brain working again.
How's the chemistry lesson going with Danton?
Yeah, it's good. Obviously it's just our second day with him, so I'm excited to continue these practices with him and hopefully play that first preseason game with him and see how it goes.
You've been with this team for a long time. You've had a lot of different guys on your line. What's the key to developing that chemistry?
I think just making him understand the type of hockey that me and Millsy like to play. We like to keep it simple. I think we're pretty black and white about how we want to play and what we do in the offensive zone. But I think Dan's a really smart player. I've played against him since college, so I think his hockey IQ's there. He works hard, and I think he'll fit in well.
A guy like that you've played against for so long, do you have any talks before you line up as line mates about like, hey, I remember that play from 3 years ago?
No, I just thought he played center more in college, but I guess he didn't, so that was the only thing.
How are you approaching this season, Brock? I think last year, correct me if I'm wrong, you didn't put any goals publicly before you had that 40-goal season and great playoffs. So do you reset in your own mind going into a new season what you want to accomplish?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's just, I think I can have a little more consistency throughout the year. I think I hit a little spot last season where maybe took the foot off the gas a little bit, and but I mean it's hard to stay consistent. I think that's one of the hardest things in this league is it's a long season, and to really have that drive all the time, it's hard, but it's a learning experience, and that's something that I'm going to focus on this year.
How energized were you that you produced when it mattered most in the playoffs?
Yeah, for sure. But I think it's just a team thing. I think it's just having the faith and belief in our systems and structure, and then just having that chemistry with my line mates. Playoffs was a blast, and it was awesome that we had success, and I think it's only going to help us for this year's.
How was your summer impacted with the blood clots? I know you talked about it before, maybe a couple weeks ago, but how did that impact your training?
Well, if you were at the golf tournament, you would have heard, Murph. Gosh. No, it's just I could skate, I could work out. I just couldn't do contact until the last few weeks in August, and that was about it. Other than that, I could go 100% and pretty much everything. So it was good.
What was that like for you as a competitor to not be able to do that one piece?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you want to compete and play 3-on-3 or 5-on-5 in the summer, which kind of sucked. And getting that the one-on-one work in the corners and stuff. So I was a little late to that, but that's why we have training camp. You can just work on it now and get better at it.
Rick's talked a lot about you guys wanting to play faster and more aggressive. Is that going to be a big change for you guys as a group, do you think, or is that something that he's kind of been preaching here since he arrived that you'll be able to implement more effectively from day one here?
Yeah, I think he's preaching it right off the bat. I think it's just kind of taking our systems and structure to the next step. There's times I think that we've talked about that we could burn teams last year, and we maybe didn't burn teams. So I think it's just kind of understanding, the times when our D can jump more, or, us forwards can kind of blow the zone a little bit more when we get the puck. So, just looking at things like that.
There was a lot of turnover with the roster this year. Is there anything that's kind of stuck out about any of your new teammates that maybe getting a closer look at, like skill-wise, that has been really impressive so far?
I think I think all the guys are character guys, and I think we knew that when they signed here, like they all compete hard, and I think that's huge for our group. They're going to bring a lot of energy for us, and already out there they're battling hard, so it's great to see.
What do you think of Vinny dropping the truth bomb on JT at the golf tournament?
Oh, I mean, that doesn't surprise me one bit. So.
On which end doesn't it surprise you?
Everyone knows.
JT Miller's an asshole.
Generational talent.
Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.